Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 273rd podcast of the Rowan Anime Group. My name is Robert Cloud, I'm currently president of the Rowan Anime Group. Today we're going to talk about a few different things and also to do some reviews. I hadn't done some in a while, so I figured, hey, take the day out and finally do some reviews. Now let's get started on the opposite end of the reviews. This coming Saturday, I will be at a convention, one-day show called Carolina Anime Day. It will be down at the Executive Park, where I've been to so many times with so many different events. Con Carolinas, Ichiban Con this year, and also to even before that, I was at a Region 1 conference for Starfleet, which they held down at that very same hotel many years ago, and believe it or not, Chase Masterson was there as well. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to meet Chase, just didn't bump into her at that event. Well, to get on a little bit, if anybody sees me at this event, please feel free to come up and talk to me. I'm very much a very open person. I would love to talk to anybody about anime or J-pop. And if you see me there, come by and say hello to me. Say, hey Rob, how you doing? I usually have that a lot here in Salisbury. Somebody will sit down at a table and who recognizes me and starts talking to me. I haven't seen them in years, don't even remember who they are. But, if you see me at this event, please feel free to come by and talk to me, and love to speak to you. Now, let's get on to the reviews. Negima, the Master of Magamagora, was a creation of Kevin Markusatsu, who did a series called Love Hina. Now, he did 2 series of Negima. Now, I just finished watching the second series, the Remagined, which was put out by Funimation. And this is a retelling of the story. He wanted to redo it and take it in a different direction, and that's what he did with this series. Recommended age for it, I would have to say at least 16 up. There is nudity in this series, but Kevin always does a very interesting story. He's somewhat in the styles that he draws. These are supposed to be 14-year-olds, but he likes these action-type poses that you would see in comic books, like, whoa, and they don't look like 14-year-olds anymore. Look like they're in 18 or 19-year-olds. But Kevin likes doing this. The animation, I saw the first Negima, and for some reason, I guess I'm caught in that first chair syndrome. I'm thinking the animation in the first series of Negima that he did, the very first one, looks a lot better, looks a lot more cleaner, and this looks like it's not as good, or it's a more cruder concept of the story. His character designs look like his character designs even in both series, but for some reason I feel like the animation in the second series is just looking a bit too crude for my liking. Maybe it's because he's trying to make it a different story and try to make it more different, to extinguish between one and the other. Both stories are interesting and fun to watch. I would highly recommend it. I went and bought both series and thought they were very good to have in my collection. Now, for the next series I'm going to talk about is called Ranga. Now, on the box it says 15 plus. Believe me, it should be 16 plus. There is a lot of nudity in this. But Ranga, as far as story-wise, they're not very long stories. They're very short, but they're very well written. The music is done very nicely, and I do like the storyline very much for Ranga. 3 girls have the ability to control a very powerful being called Ranga. So I'm going to leave it at that and not try to spoil too much of the story if you ever want to go check it out, but I would highly recommend it for 16 up. Now, for my next one I'm going to be talking about, this one's called Peach Girl. Now, this is put out by Funimation, and this is a shoujo story. Momo is the main character in this story, and it involves about her life, and also to a girl named Sai is also to one of the side characters. And it's very well done. I saw the whole series through. I've actually bought 2 volumes of it. I hope to one day finally finish up collecting all Peach Girl whenever I get around to it. And so, on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as the story, I give this about an 8. There's only 2 parts that I thought dragged a little too much, but that's just me. I think a person who likes this type of story would probably give it a 10. Now, for my last and final review, um, Wild Arms. Now, this is based off a video game, and Wild Arms is a very nicely done story. This was put out by 80 Films as far as the dub and the DVD, and I would highly recommend it. It's a fun little adventure series. Age 12 up would be probably the recommended age for this anime, and it's just a lot of fun. It's sort of Western style um, stories. If you like Trigun, you might like Wild Arms, the TV series. Well, our next meeting will be, of course, our yard sale, which we will happen on October 15th at Woodleaf Lanes from 7 to 10. Then on Wednesday night, which will be October the 19th, we will be having a meeting at the main branch of the Rowan Public Library to show E.L.'s Otherwise. And then October 30th, we're having a crossplay event with the conjunction with the Salisbury Ball from 1 to 5, and hope that you can attend our crossplay contest. And then November the 19th at the Landis or China Grove Library, whichever one you want to call it, we will be meeting there on November the 19th from 2 to 4 to watch the Horse Oran High School. This is the first time I ever will be watching this series. I'm kind of curious because one of our members picked it out, Tasha Decker. Well, I hope that you are doing well today, and I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. Until then, take care, goodbye, and have a good day.